so very proud now to bring you representatives of the people's media. You know, I get sick and tired of the corporate media and the propaganda machine, but isn't it wonderful that the Pacifica affiliate WPFW is a place where we hear the truth every day? And you know, on 89.3, you know these three gentlemen who are bringing it to you. I'm talking about the Raucous Caucus. Come on up, Mike, Mark, Garland, Terry.
Woo! Raucous Caucus, what's up?
We are the Raucous Caucus. I'm Mark. I'm Terry.
And I'm Garland.
And we are the Raucous Caucus. And you are the caucus, and we're glad to be here, and we thank you. Hey, I want to point out one thing real quick, guys. You know you can rent that building back there? I'm not making that up. I'm not making that up. As a producer, I have rented that building. Literally, for special events for rich people. But they've changed the policy. Now you can buy the damn building, and it's been bought.
Terry, you going to buy the building? What are you using?
Well, I'm going to use it for justice, like the rest of this crowd here, all right? I mean, we got a constitution we could follow, right?
Well, listen, I am a constitutional lawyer, and I have a document that I really encourage five guys in robes behind me to read. It's called the Constitution of the United States.
Yeah!
And honestly, we don't need to change it, because here's what it says. It says, first of all, we the people of the United States ordain and establish this Constitution. Whose Constitution?
Our Constitution!
Whose Constitution?
Our Constitution!
And the Constitution says in the 14th Amendment, who are citizens of the United States. You can't take away the privileges of a citizen of the United States. So who's the citizen of the United States? 14th Amendment, Section 1. All persons born or naturalized in the United States are citizens of the United States. Now, all of you, were you either born or naturalized in the United States?
Yes!
Okay, corporations, where's your birth canal? Who's your mother?
Where's your umbilical cord?
Were you born? I don't think so. Naturalization means becoming a citizen of the United States, taking a citizenship test. Did Exxon take the citizenship test?
No!
We don't need to change this. We're already in it.
Well, I must say it's nice to be here in front of all these two-legged corporations today. I mean, conversely, if corporations are people, then everyone here must be corporations.
You right? All right. Okay. I'm gonna read you a little quote here from one of our, one of those guys way back when, a couple hundred years ago, Thomas Jefferson. You may have heard of him. Lethargy is the forerunner of death to public liberty. Are you guys lethargic?
Hello!
And what country can preserve its liberties if rulers are not warned from time to time that this people preserve the spirit of resistance? Are we resisting?
Yes!
I want to take you one step further, because this is going to take a long time and it's going to be a big battle. You've got to take this movement, in my humble opinion, to the revolutionary level. This needs to be the revolution. This is the real revolution.
That's right.
The revolution that you guys had, well, you weren't there, I was, but back 200 years ago, pretty old. That revolution didn't do it, and you know it didn't do it. We've got to start the revolution. This is the real revolution. Say it.
Woo!
This
is the revolution.
All right, Garland.
And just a few days ago, we celebrated the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King.
Woo!
Which is very important. Why is that very important? Because what was demonstrated was that huge actions can change huge problems. That this can be changed. There are a lot of people who look around and say, well, there's just a few people and people are angry, but the Supreme Court, the government, everyone around us, they're too powerful. There's nothing we can do. It has been demonstrated that change happens, but it happens from the bottom. It's not going to happen from the top. We can get angry in Congress. Last time I checked, there was no one there that hadn't been elected. The bottom line is, Americans put people there that are doing the things that are harming us. We're the only ones that can change it. Change comes from the bottom. What is important is not this rally. It's what you do when you leave this rally. It's what you do when you leave here. It's who you talk to. It's how you build the movement. So keep in mind, these rallies are great rah-rah sessions, but when you leave here, don't just go home and feel good about yourself. Leave, do something, and there can be serious change from serious people.
Woo!
One last thing. It is not impossible to have change. The decision, the Citizens United decision, was a 5-4 decision. All we have to do is wait and elect a president that, when one of those 5 justices is gone, appoints a justice who respects the Constitution of the United States. That's all we have to do, is elect a president who appoints justices who respect the Constitution of the United States. One guy's gone, and guess what? We can get our freedoms back. So go and work to elect that kind of president.
And we are the Raucous Caucus, and we thank you very much. We are the revolution. Join the revolution. That's what it's going to take. Thank you.
Woo!
Last but not least, Tuesday, every Tuesday, 7 p.m., 89.3 FM here in Washington, D.C. on WPFW.
Thank you, Raucous Caucus. And thank you, Garland, for reminding us so specifically that the real action will take place after this rally.